Hi everyone, welcome to day 23 of our pullet layer class. This is day 23. Sorry we didn't shoot yesterday, day 22. But the birds were on vitamin yesterday. Yes, they were on vitamin yesterday, being day 22. So today is day 23 and they are on plain water because we want to do the Gomboro vaccination tomorrow. The second dose will be done tomorrow. So, and I've always said it time to time number that it is best to give your birds plain water a day to vaccination. So yes, today they are on plain water. Tomorrow we are going to be doing the Gomboro vaccine. You can see how active and playful the birds are. Yes, they are very active. They are very, very playful. That's why your birds should continue like this. You'll be happy. So you want to take your medication and vaccination schedule very, very serious. It's no secret that raising pullets to a point of lay is challenging. Yes, it is very, very challenging. I won't lie to you. It is challenging. But then again, trust me, if you do everything right, it is very rewarding. If you do everything right, it is very, very rewarding. It's a rewarding venture. But with proper guidance, that's why you need guidance. With proper guidance, you can ensure that your birds are active, that they are healthy, and they are productive. Because it's only an healthy and productive bird that will make the venture very rewarding for you. And that's the reason why we have this series. This series is to serve as a guide for farmers, for intending farmers, for beginners. If you just do things by the, make sure your litter is dry. Once your litter is dry, trust me, you have already reduced spread, you have already reduced disease spread and a disease accumulation in your pen. So once you have a dry litter, it is very, very, very important. So take the series very, very, very important too. The number of eggs you can get from a flock, from your birds, and the number of years that they will produce eggs, it depends on several factors. Trust me, it does not just depend on the factor of when they are already mature. It depends on several factors. And the factors, it starts from one, the breed. Like I told you, Issa brand in this part of our world, it's one of the best. That's why Zatek does Issa Brown, CHI does Issa Brown. Do you understand? So Issa Brown lays very, very well. They are very good breed. So it depends on the breed. You don't want to just choose. You see some people going to take I don't know. So it depends on the breed. Don't just order best from anywhere because you know if you order you will get your best quick. Imagine how long we had to wait to get these beds because we wanted the best. You understand? Then management. Your management. This is not boilers. These are pullets that takes so long. You're already spending money. Imagine how many months you want to be spending money before you see a return. So you want to take it very, very serious. So it is important to manage pullets correctly, especially in the areas of nutrition and light. You see that feed and that light. I told you already that we always put our light off by 11 now. See that feed and that light, you don't take it lightly. That was what will bring them to a quick lay, and that's what will give them that they'll be laying well for you. You understand? So if the birds and pullets come into production too early, that's another thing. If your birds come into production too early, they may have problem with prolapse. You know the way when girls that are not matured would want to push and they might not be able. You understand? And then you see death and it can cause health problems for them. You get? So another thing is light management. Light management. From day old, like we do, you can give light for the first week. So people do first week. But me, I prefer to do the first 2 weeks. Do you understand? I prefer to do the first 2 weeks and some days so they can get used to feed and water, they can grow properly. Then you can reduce the light to 12 hours to 14 hours a day. They don't really need it in daybreak so that they can rest. Who they chop the rest now, so they are not boilers. This one, so when they get to a certain age, if you want to do it after 1 week it's fine, but we decide we prefer when they grow, when they get to a particular weight. So we decide to do our own like 2 weeks, sometimes we do 3 weeks before we start introducing the 12 to 14 hours of light a day. So it is very important. So another factor is nutrition. Give them required feed specified for their age. They start with chick manch, then they go to grower, they go to then they go to prelay or lay, and just like that. So you want to give them the feed they need at every single time of their life. And I'm going to be giving these birds starter, this super starter till like 9 weeks, 8 9 weeks, and then we'll change to grower. You understand? And then they're going to take that grower until they start laying for us. Do you understand? So that is it. So you want to give them the required a good feed. If you know you don't have the money to do it, don't do it. Because the more if you don't feed them less, the days that you'll be reducing you'll be extending the days they are supposed to lay for you. And then that's already yeah, you see some people say, my birds are 30 weeks, they don't started laying. Oh, my birds are 35 weeks, they don't started laying. Is your feeding and your lighting. So it is very important. Another factor is space allowance, space management. Give them space. These birds, they like space, they like to jump. Like I was saying, we will soon bring them out. We will soon bring the birds out of this place. So they don't joke with space and also their light management. Please, their space, they need space. For the birds to do well and produce effectively, laying beds must have adequate amount of space. They must have adequate amount of space. So please, these factors, you need to be putting all these things in mind before you decide, if you have not started, before you decide to start. If you have already started, you understand? You can see now, we started this thing, this is already past 3 weeks, we are going to our 4 weeks, we've not had any mortality, we've not seen anyone in the corner that is looking sick. First of all, we control ourselves, they are indoors, so the temperature is not so cold for them, even if we are not using heat. And then another thing is the fact that their feed is always fresh, their water is there. It's not like the water will stay for days. It's not possible. That we are giving them the right medication and vaccination at the right time. So if you do all these things, all things being equal, and also with God by your side, everything will just go on well for you. You understand? So that's that for today. We'll see you tomorrow, day 24. Bye. Hi everyone. Welcome to day 24 of our pullet to layer class. Like I said yesterday, we are going to be doing our gumboro vaccination today. So this is the vaccine that they are taking. I can see how eager and they have to take the water. They are thirsty. They are starved to take the water. You can see them. Everybody wants to take the water. That's how starved your birds should be. That's how starved your birds should be. Like they should be. You cannot. Anyway, there's no one in the corner that is trying to sit. Everybody is thirsty. Everybody wants to go and take water. So that's how starved your birds should be. So this is day 24. Like I said, after vaccination, always make sure you give your birds plain water after vaccination. Make sure you give them plain water after vaccination. It is very, very important. And the next day, you can start giving them vitamin. Do you understand? I'll let you know the next medication after we are done with vitamin. At least we'll give them vitamin for um 2 to 3 days after this vaccination. So that's it. So the birds are active, we are still on zero mortality. You can see how eager they are all to do. So please endeavor to always starve your birds. If you don't know if your birds are well starved, if you know you are not sure they are well starved, even after removing water, you are not sure they are well starved, or you have workers, you told your workers remove water, you don't know if they removed it the time you told them to remove it. Another thing you can do is you can take an empty drinker and put it inside your pen. Yes, you can take an empty drinker, put it inside your pen. When you put it inside your pen, you will see if your birds are eager to jump on it to drink water. That way, you will know that your birds are well starved. You can put an empty drinker and you see the way they rush to it. You know that the birds are well starved. So, and you need to, one of the reasons why you need to know the amount of water your birds can consume in a day is so that you can know the water they can consume in 2 hours. I can always say give them water that they can consume 1 hour 30 minutes, at most 2 hours. The last vaccination we did, the water lasted for 1 hour. But this one, at least within now 1 hour 30 minutes, 2 hours, they'll be done with it, and everyone will drink because they are all eager to drink. So that's it for vaccination. If you don't know how to vaccinate your birds, check our previous videos where we did vaccination and we showed you how we did it. Or you can go to our Broiler series and you see how we do the different vaccination. So see you tomorrow, day 25. Our birds are growing. Hello everyone. Welcome to day 25 of our pullets to layer class. This is actually day 25. And yesterday we did the second dose of Goboro vaccine. Yes, yesterday we did the second dose of Goboro vaccine. This is day 25. You can see how active our beds are. They are growing, right? Yes. We are gradually getting to week 4. They are on vitamin today. Like I always say, after vaccination, give your birds plain water. Then the next day you can give them vitamin. They are on vitamin today. Um, they'll be on vitamin for some days. Then we'll do another round of antibiotics for them. Yes, we're going to treat another round of antibiotics for them before we do our fowl vaccine. We are gradually getting to the date of the fowl vaccine. Like I always say, pullet is a long time investment, so you need to get a book and a pen and be jotting down and write it down. Trust me, when your birds start laying, when you see your first egg, the joy as a farmer, like I did it. Imagine we've been taking care of these birds. Today is day 25. No mortality. The birds are okay. They are growing well. No, we are not even out of our medication schedule. Like we like emergency. Oh, I saw this. I want to quickly treat this. So the birds are just okay. They are active. They are fine. They are just okay. We'll soon move them out of this place. Yes, like we told you that we probably might not use cage to rear this batch of birds. We want to see if deep litter can still give us the same laying to see if we can still get the same range in the battery cage. If deep litter can still give us a high laying percentage, yes. We want to see if their laying percentage can still be as that of cage or which is better. So that for farmers that cannot afford cage, you can do deep litter and we'll tell you how you will do it, what you should do at every given time, so you can have a high laying percentage. So yes, this is day 25. The birds are active, they are on vitamin, and so we'll keep updating you as we go. Always watch our video with keen interest so that you don't miss out in anything, because trust me, pullet farming is beautiful. Keep training these birds, before you know they'll start laying and all. And you can see good flock uniformity. Yeah, you can see good flock uniformity. You know what this good flock uniformity helps you? It helps when they start laying. Like your birds will get to full laying capacity early, their peak early. Do you understand? So that's that. Day 25. See you day 26. Hi everyone. Welcome to day 26 of our pullet to layer class. This is day 26. You can see that our birds are still on vitamin. Like I said earlier, that we like to bombard our birds with vitamin, even up to when they start laying, because vitamin really helps them build their immune system. It also helps them to lay better when they start laying. So that's why we prefer to give vitamin a lot. So this is day 26. They are on vitamin. We did Gobro vaccine 2 days ago. Now, vitamin, I told you we are going to run another dose of antibiotics for them. Yes, and we're going to be using the same antibiotics that we use for brooding. And we're going to run it again for another 5 days for them. Because at this stage, we've not built immunity for that drug yet. So we're going to run antibiotics for them again. You can see that the birds are growing. Like always say, one of the beautiful things I love about them is their growth uniformity. Yes, you enjoy your growth uniformity when your birds start laying. That's when you enjoy your growth uniformity. No one is sick, no mortality yet. No one is sick, no mortality yet. All the birds are very, 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 very okay. They are very okay. You can see they started flying on their feeders. Like I said, we'll bring them out very soon, and so we can tie the feeders up so they don't fly on it and they just eat and drink. So and also make sure that your water is always clean, so you don't have issues of coccidosis. Truthfully, coccidosis and pullets 5 and 6, most of those are doing deep litter. So like I said, we're going to do experiment on this bell. Probably might not use cage for this batch, and see if we'll still get high percentage lay with this batch on deep litter. But we'll teach you as we progress and see, because we have some modalities we need to put in place before we do that. So we're just waiting for the birds to add more feather. It's actually raining right now, and you can see they are evenly spread. That's to tell you that the weather is very, very okay for them. So the 26th, the birds are active, they are okay and all that. We'll move them out to the adult pen very soon. But for now, they still have space here. Let them still stay. Let them still grow some feathers. So we're gradually getting to our week 4. Week 4 is day 28th will be 4 weeks old. So we are getting there. From week 4, we'll count week 5, we'll count week 6. So we are gradually going. Please, if you know you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe or press the subscription button so that as we drop video, you will get notified. And also, if you have questions, drop it on the comment section. We'll take it to the WhatsApp group and we'll treat it there. So see you tomorrow, and make sure that your litter is dry. You can see how this litter is not wet at all. No water no dey touch the ground. So make sure your litter is always dry, and your birds have water constantly. They need water constantly. So please don't just rely on your workers. If you have workers, also learn to go to your farm on your own. Like the other day that I came at night and there was no water. Do you understand? So see you tomorrow, the 27th. Hello everyone, welcome to day 27 of our pullet to layer class. Yeah, today we are shooting in the 9th, day 27. The birds are still on vitamin. Yes, they're still on vitamin. They'll still take vitamin tomorrow, which is day 28. Then, like I said, we're going to run antibiotics for them for 5 days. I would keep repeating it that pullets, we give a lot of vitamin for pullets. We give a lot of vitamin for pullets, very, very important. It boosts their immune system, and also when they start laying, it helps them a lot. Them also for the size of eggs that you get. You can see that the birds are very active. Like I always say, their weight uniformity cannot be overemphasized. Weight uniformity cannot be overemphasized. It is very, 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 very important. It's very, very important. So this is the 27th. The birds they are okay. They are still on vitamin. So tomorrow we'll still give them vitamin for the last day. Then the antibiotics we use for brooding, you can go check the first video of day 1, and we'll show you the day 2 to the 8th video. Then you can see the antibiotics that we use for brooding there. If new doesn't know, we're going to repeat it again for 5 days, just the antibiotics. We're not adding the gumbo ND and other things. Right now we're going to just use only the antibiotics and treat. Layers are not the type of birds that you leave and wait when they show signs, because the moment they start showing signs, you are taking back your laying date backward. So you want to take care of them. Very, very, very important. So for now, we are still on zero mortality. The birds are active. You can see them flying up and down. You can see them flying. That's how active your pullets are supposed to be. We are gradually getting there. Today is the 27th. Tomorrow, that is the 28th, will be officially 4 weeks. You can see that we are getting there. Now we are going to be counting our days to 5 weeks, and we are counting to 6 and thereabouts. So we are gradually moving, we are gradually pushing. We are gradually pushing. As we are going, we'll keep telling you the things you need to put in place on time, so your birds can, before they start dropping. So we are getting there. Tomorrow will be 4 weeks. We'll check their weight tomorrow. But I like their weight uniformity. I like their activeness. For now, their eating capacity has increased. Yes, they eat more than they drink. Yes, they eat more than they drink. They're just waiting for them to finish all this water in the drinkers before they replace it, because they're on medication water. You don't expect them to throw the little ones that are remaining away. Come on, drugs are very expensive. So that's the 27th. See you tomorrow, the 28th. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome to the 28th of our pullet to layer class. This is the 28th. Yeah, our birds are exactly 4 weeks old. Yes, this is the 28th. So during the week, this new week, we're going to be bringing them out. Yes, I don't want to change the sawdust here anymore. because ammonia is already smelling here, so they will need to go out. They've already feathered up. You can see how much they are exercising their feathers. So today is the last day of vitamin. We just want them to finish this vitamin that is here, because from tomorrow we're going to be, like I said yesterday, we're going to go for another round of antibiotics. That is the same antibiotics that we brooded them with, If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to our channel. Please do subscribe to our channel so you're always notified when new videos drops. Um, Check the first video on the drugs we use for brooding, the antibiotics. So we're going to use the antibiotics again. We're going to run it for 5 days, just the antibiotics for 5 days for them. And the name of the antibiotics is Neodozinol. So we're going to run it again for them. We are on day 28, exactly 4 weeks, and the birds, nothing is wrong with the birds. They are okay. No mortality. Like I always say, pullet is far different from broilers. Yes, you can have pullets and have zero mortality. Most times, as they age, that's when the problem starts. And one thing I love about this batch is their good flock uniformity. Yes, they are. Yes, all of them are not the same weight, but they are having a very good weight. One of the reasons why we don't really put them on scale and videos, because they don't really stand like broilers that would. This one they want to fly every minute, and it might make the video very long. But the birds are very, very okay. They are very okay. They are active and all that. So we're going to be bringing them out during the week. At least before they are 5 weeks old, we should bring them out. Yes. So that we can hang the feeders. Hanging the feeders are very important because of coccidiosis. This one they pull in their feed. They're not like broilers. The pullets are dirty. Pullets, cockerel, they are dirty. Yeah, they are dirty animals. So from tomorrow we'll start our 5 days of antibiotics, and we'll be getting ready to do the fowl-pox vaccine. That will be the first vaccine, or rather the second vaccine we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the fowl-pox vaccine very soon. So you don't want to miss it. The fowl-pox vaccine is one of the easiest vaccines, one of the injectable vaccine that is very easy. You don't need a vet, you can do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it in your farm. So yes, day 28, exactly 4 weeks. We are doing countdown now. Before you know, we are 5, we are 10, we are 15, and all that. So let's see how it goes. See you tomorrow, day 29.